Good morning to all. Multiple choice questions on universe and solar system is going to be explained in this video. Question number 1. What is the fastest planet in the solar system that completes a revolution around the sun in 88 days? Options are Uranus, Earth, Venus and Mercury. So the Mercury is the answer because Mercury is the first planet in the solar system. The distance between the Mercury and Sun is only 58 million kilometers. Next, second planet is Venus, third one is Earth. Next to Earth, there is Mars and Jupiter, then Saturn, then Uranus and Neptune. So the answer is the fastest planet that revolves around the Sun in 88 days is Mercury. The Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun. It is also called as fifth planet, and it is a speed of Mercury is 47 km per second, and it orbit around the Sun in 88 days. Distance from Mercury from the Sun is 58 million kilometers. Question number 2. What is the slowest planet in the solar system that completes a revolution around the Sun in 164.8 Earth days, Earth years? Options Uranus, Neptune, Venus, Mercury. The answer is Neptune. So the Neptune is the last planet, 8th planet in the solar system. The distance from Sun and Neptune is 4496 million kilometers. So the Neptune is the last planet in the solar system, and it is the slowest planet in the solar system that orbit around the Sun. That takes 164.8 years to complete one revolution around the Sun. The distance from Sun and Neptune is 4498 million kilometers. Third question. What is the fastest planet in the solar system that rotates about its own axis? So options are Jupiter, Earth, Venus, Mercury. Jupiter is the fastest spinning planet. It rotates about its own axis in just 10 hours. Earth rotates about its own axis in 24 hours. It is faster than Earth, and it just completes its rotation in just 10 hours. That is very fast, especially considering how large Jupiter is. Jupiter has the shortest days of all planets in the solar system. Fourth question. What planet has slowest rotation in our solar system? Uranus, Earth, Venus and Mercury. And Venus has slowest rotation in our solar system. Venus rotates about its own axis in just 243 Earth days. Earth completes its rotation in one day, but Venus takes around 243 days. But it takes 225 Earth days to orbit around the Sun. It revolves around the Sun in 225 Earth days. So it is the day in Venus is longer than a year in Venus. Venus spins very slowly. The rotation is very slow. It is more than the revolution. Fifth question. Which is the largest planet in the solar system? The options are Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune. Largest planet is Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system and has a diameter of 139,820 km. Diameter of Earth is only 12,756 km. Diameter of Sun is 1391,000 kilometers. And Jupiter is 10 times greater in diameter than the Earth. Sixth question. Which is the farthest planet from the Sun in the solar system? The answer is Neptune. Neptune is the 8th planet and it is the farthest planet in the solar system. The composition of Neptune is similar to that of Uranus. Neptune has 6 rings and 14 known moons. Neptune is the third largest planet and is 7 times heavier than Earth. Which is a planet closest to the Sun? The option is Mercury. So Mercury is closest to the Sun. Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system. Mercury has no moons. Mercury has no atmosphere. Temperature of Mercury is 400 degrees Celsius to minus 200 degrees Celsius. At daytime it is 400 degrees Celsius and at night times it is minus 200 degrees Celsius. Mass of Mercury is 0.4 times that of the Earth mass. As gravitational force in Mercury is comparatively weaker, it is unable to hold gases and it does not have an atmosphere. Sixth question, which planet is called as morning star? And options Mercury, Venus, Mars, Uranus. The answer is Venus. Venus is called as morning star as well as it is called as evening star. Venus is not the star, but it is a planet. It can be seen before the sunrise or it can be seen just after the sunset. Venus is slightly smaller than Earth. It is also called as Earth's twin. Chemical composition and density of Venus is also similar to that of Earth. So it is called as Earth's twin. Seventh question, which planet is called as a red planet? Options Earth, Mars, Uranus, Jupiter. The answer is Mars. Mars is called as a red planet. It is the fourth planet from the solar system. It is orange-red in color due to the presence of iron oxide. It has a very thin atmosphere. Size of Mars is half that of Earth. Mars is a cold planet with the temperatures ranging from minus 120 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius. No life is found in Mars. Eighth question, which is the hottest planet in our solar system? Earth, Mercury. Options Earth, Mercury, Venus, Mars. Even though the answer is Venus, Mercury is the first planet in the solar system, Venus is the second planet and Earth is the third planet. Even though Mercury is nearer to the Sun, Venus is the hottest planet. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. It has a temperature of about 480 degrees Celsius, even hotter than Mercury. Venus has no moons. Mercury is the second largest planet and has a temperature of 430 degrees Celsius at daytime and minus 180 degrees Celsius at night. As Mercury has no atmosphere, it cannot hold up the heat. Venus has more volcanoes. Ninth question, which is the smallest planet in our solar system? The answer is Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system. Mercury is slightly larger than Earth's moon. Mercury has a diameter of 4,879 kilometers and is nearly 1/3 of the size of the Earth. Which planet is called as blue planet? Options Uranus, Neptune, Jupiter, Earth. Earth is called as a blue planet because 81% of Earth is covered with water. Liquid water is a rare element in our solar system. When looked from space, it appears blue due to the presence of water. 11th question, how much years does Uranus take to complete a revolution around the Sun? 1 year, 12 years, 84 years, 165 years. 84 years. 1 year, Earth takes 1 year to complete one revolution and Neptune takes 165 years to complete one revolution around the Sun, but Uranus takes 84 years to complete one revolution around the Sun. And Saturn takes 29.4 years to complete one revolution around the Sun. Jupiter takes 12 years and Mars takes 687 days. Neptune takes 165 Earth years and Uranus takes 84 years to complete one revolution. 12th question, which of the planets rotate about its own axis from west to east in a direction opposite to that of other planets? And Venus and Uranus. Answer is Venus and Uranus. Venus and Uranus rotate from east to west, but all other planets are rotate from west to east. So the answer is Venus and Uranus. Next question, which planets are called as ice giants in our solar system? The answer is Uranus and Neptune. Uranus and Neptune are the coldest planet, so they are called as ice giants in the solar systems. They contain chemicals such as methane, sulfur, and ammonia in their atmospheres. These chemicals are in frozen state. Who discovered the rings of Saturn? Options: Galileo Galilei, Nicholas Copernicus, Johannes Kepler, Aryabhatta. The rings of Saturn was discovered by Galileo Galilei. Saturn has rings. Saturn is famous for its rings and is known by its rings. Saturn is the second largest planet in the solar system. The first largest planet is Jupiter. Second largest planet is Saturn. Saturn has 146 moons. Saturn is not in a solid state. Saturn is named after Roman god Saturnus. Saturn is known to the earliest civilizations and Babylonians. Saturn is very windy. So the rings of Saturn was discovered by Galileo Galilei. How many planets in our solar systems are called as gas planets? Options 2, 4, 6, 7. 4 planets are called as gas planets. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune are called as gas planets. These planets compose mainly of gases like hydrogen and helium. They are relative small rocky core. So these 4 planets are called as gas planets. Which is the densest planet in our solar system? Options: Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Earth. Earth is called as the densest planet in our solar system. Earth has water in liquid form. The presence of water and its atmosphere and a distance from the sun make Earth a suitable planet for survival of life. Earth axis is tilted at an angle of 23.4 degree from the perpendicular to its orbital plane, which is responsible for the seasonal changes on the Earth's surface. Which is the brightest planet in the sky? Answer is Venus. Venus is the brightest planet in the sky. Venus has a thick atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and nitrogen, and clouds are made up of sulfuric acid. So Venus is the brightest planet and there is no evidence of life. Venus rotates from east to west and its direction is opposite to that of other planets. Which is the coldest planet in our solar system? Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, Jupiter. The option is Uranus. Answer is Uranus. Uranus is the coldest planet in the solar system and has a temperature of minus 224 degrees Celsius, whereas Neptune is the second coldest planet in the solar system and has a temperature of minus 214 degrees Celsius. In which year Pluto was not considered as a planet? Options: 1975, 2006, 2018 and 2023. 2006 is the right answer. In 2006, Pluto was considered as a Before 2006, Pluto was considered as a ninth and most distant planet from the Sun. Now Pluto is called as a dwarf planet due to its small size. A New Horizon, a NASA space probe, was launched on 19 January 2006 to study the planet Pluto, its moons and Kuiper belt objects. And it was considered that Pluto is not considered as a planet in 2006. Which planet is called as a green planet? Options: Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Earth. Answer is Uranus. Uranus is called as a green planet because of the presence of methane. The composition of Uranus and methane are almost the same. It is the highest mountain in the solar system. Options: Hawaii, Everest, Olympus Mons, Alps. The highest mountain in the solar system is Olympus Mons, Olympus Mons is present in Mars. Olympus Mons has a height of 22,500 km and is thrice the height of Mount Everest, which is in Himalayas in Nepal. Everest has a height of 8,848 meter. It is a volcano. It is the largest mountain in the solar system. So the Olympus Mons has a height of 22,500 meter, but Everest has a height of 8,844 meter. Which of the following is not considered as a planet? Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Moon. Saturn, Uranus and Neptune are planets, but It is not a moon is not a planet, it is a natural satellite of Earth. Moon has no atmosphere, moon has no water, moon has many craters and dusty, and gravity is 1 by 6th that was present in the Earth. It is the fifth largest moon in the solar system. Moon appears shining because it reflects sunlight. Which are the two moons of Mars? Ganymede and Titan, Phobos and Deimos, Callisto and Io, Mimas and Deimos. The answer is Phobos and Deimos are the moons of Mars. Phobos is at a distance of 6,000 km from Mars, and Deimos is at a distance of 23,460 km from the Mars. So these are the two natural satellites of Phobos, and Deimos are the two natural satellites of or two moons of Mars. How much time does a light from the sun reach the surface of the earth? 1 minute, 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 13 minutes. So from the sun it takes 8 minutes, sunlight takes 8 minutes to reach the earth. So 8 minutes is the answer. Sun is a star at the center of solar system. Sun is a huge self-luminous sphere of gases, mostly hydrogen and helium. Sun is mainly made up of hydrogen and helium. Mass of sun is 3,33,000 times that of earth. Surface temperature of sun is 6,000 degrees Celsius. Center of sun is nearly 15 million degrees Celsius. The distance between sun and earth is taken as one astronomical unit. How many moons does Jupiter have? Options 12, 24, 56, 79. The Jupiter has 79 moons. In 1610, Galileo Galilei discovered 4 moons of Jupiter, namely Io, Europa, Ganymede and Callisto. These 4 moons are called as Galilean moons. Jupiter completes one rotation in 10 hours and one revolution in 12 years. So Jupiter have 79 moons. What is the distance between the earth and the sun in kilometer? Options 3,34,800, 150,000 kilometer, 150 million kilometer, 150 billion kilometers. So it is 150 million kilometers. The distance between the sun and earth is 150 million kilometers. Sun is a star which is huge spheres like hydrogen and helium, and the sun is a medium sized star, and it appears very big and bright in the sky. Some stars several times bigger than the sun and moon smaller. The star twinkles in the night and do not twinkle either in the planets or moons. Next question, who first said that earth rotates around the sun? Options Galileo Galilei, Nicholas Copernicus, Johannes Kepler and Aryabhatta. Nicholas Copernicus is the answer, who first said that earth rotates around the sun. Copernicus was an astronomer who proposed a heliocentric or sun-centered system that planets orbit around the sun. Copernicus formulated a model that placed sun rather than earth at its center. Which is the nearest star to our sun? Options Moon, Pole Star, Sirius and Proxima Centauri. Proxima Centauri is a star nearest to our sun. Proxima Centauri is at a distance of 40 trillion kilometers from earth. 1 trillion equal to 10 power 12 kilometers. 1 light year equal to 9.5 into 10 power 12 kilometer. Therefore 40 trillion kilometer equal to 4.3 light years. So the distance between sun and Proxima Centauri is 4.3 light years. The light from Proxima Centauri takes 4.3 light years to reach the earth. Which is the brightest star in the night sky? Alpha Centauri, Sirius, Pole Star and Ursa Major. Sirius is the brightest star in the night sky. Sirius is almost twice as bright as Canopus, the next brightest star. Sirius appears bright because of its luminous nature and proximity to solar system. The next question, the distance between the earth and Sirius star is 90 million kilometers, 90 billion kilometers, 90 trillion kilometers, 90 quadrillion kilometers. The distance between Sun and Sirius star is 90 trillion kilometers. So distance to Earth is 8.6 light years. Light from Sirius star takes 8.6 light years to reach the Earth. The star which is in the north that appears to be stationary at all time is options: Moon, Pole star, Sirius, Proxima Centauri. The option is Pole star. The star which is always in the north is called as Pole star. The pole star is because the position of the star which is along the axis and the Earth rotates. Pole star is also called as North Star. The Indian name for pole star is Dhruva Nakshatra. Before the invention of magnetic compass, sailors used this pole star as a reference for their navigation. So it is seen here at the top is a pole star or Polaris. It is the largest satellite in our solar system. Deimos, Ganymede, Titan, Mimas. The answer is Ganymede. Ganymede is the largest satellite of our solar system. It is a satellite of Jupiter. It has a diameter of about 5268 km and it is larger than Mercury. It was discovered by Galileo in 1610. The second largest satellite is Titan, which is a diameter of Titan is 5149 km. Callisto is at a diameter of 4820 km. Which planet has more number of satellites in our solar system? Options: Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, Jupiter. The answer is Saturn. Saturn has 146 confirmed satellites as of 2024. Saturn has 146 satellites. Saturn's moons range in size from larger than the planet Mercury, that is Titan, to a very small size. Mimas is the smallest and innermost of Saturn's moons. It is not in round shape, but it is ovoid with the dimensions of 207 cross 197 cross 191 kilometers. It is the only satellite that is known to have atmosphere. Deimos, Ganymede, Titan, Mimas. Titan is the second largest moon in the solar system and it is larger than Mercury. It's the only satellite in the solar system which has a substantial atmosphere which is rich in nitrogen. Titan is a moon of Saturn. Titan has clear evidence of stable bodies of surface liquid, but no evidence of life was reported so far. Who first said that planets orbit around the sun in elliptical path? Galileo Galilei, Nicolaus Copernicus, Johannes Kepler, Aryabhatta. The answer is Johannes Kepler, who said that planets orbit around in elliptical paths. Before Kepler, it was believed that the earth rotates around the sun in circular path. But Kepler's first law states that planets move in elliptical paths around the sun. Kepler is famous for his 3 laws of planetary motion. In 1609, Kepler published Astronoma Nova, which detailed his 10-year-long study of motion on Mars. How much time Moon take to complete one revolution around the Earth? 27.3 days, 30 days, 31 days, 365 days. So the Moon completes its one revolution around the Earth in 27.3 days. Moon's gravitational force great influence on Earth in form of ocean tides. Apart from Earth, Moon is the only celestial body on which humans have set their foot. What is the distance between the Earth and its natural satellite Moon? 1,36,800 km, 3,84,400 km, 9,39,000 km, 150 million km. The answer is 3,84,400 km, the distance between Earth and Moon. The mass of Moon is 100 times lesser than that of the mass of the Earth. What is the time taken by the moonlight to reach the Earth? 0.80 seconds, 1.34 seconds, 8.20 seconds and 15.25 seconds. The answer is 1.34 seconds. Which planets do not have satellites in our solar system? The first planet is Mercury, the second planet is Venus. The first two planets do not have any moons. Earth has one moon, Mars has two moons, Jupiter 95 moons, Saturn 146 moons, Uranus 27 moons, and Neptune 16 moons. So the Mercury and Venus has no moons in our solar system. How many moons does Uranus have? Uranus has 27 moons. Uranus has 13 rings and 27 moons. The axis of rotation is highly tilted from the perpendicular to the orbital plane. Uranus rotates from east to west in a similar to that of Venus. How many rings does Uranus have? Uranus has 13 rings. The rings are gamma, 6, 5, 4, alpha, beta, eta, gamma, delta, lambda, epsilon, nu. So these are the rings of Uranus. Voyager 2 spacecraft visited Uranus in 1986. Which is the smallest satellite in our solar system? Options: Deimos, Ganymede, Titan, Mimas. Deimos is the smallest moon in our solar system, which is only 7 miles in diameter. The objects seen in the sky are called as black hole, galaxy, universe, celestial objects. The objects that are seen in the sky are called as celestial objects. Celestial objects are sun, planets, stars, comets, and asteroids. Next question: the huge collection of stars or group of stars is known as universe, galaxy, planet, satellite. The huge collection of stars or group of stars is called as galaxy. Huge collection of stars, dust and smoke is known as galaxy. Our solar system belongs to Milky Way galaxy. There are so many galaxies in the universe such as Andromeda, Triangulum, Large Magellanic Cloud, etc. The galaxy nearer to our Milky Way galaxy is Andromeda galaxy, which is 2.537 million light years from the Milky Way. Largest galaxies contain up to 100 trillion stars. Milky Way, our galaxy Milky Way is made up of approximately 100 billion stars. This is a photograph of galaxy which has more than 100 billion stars. Sun is one of the star in the Milky Way galaxy. The study of universe is called as astrology, astronomology, ornithology, cosmology. The study of universe is called as cosmology. The universe is a sum of total of everything that exists. Universe includes the Earth and its satellite, other planets and their satellites, trillions of stars and billions of galaxies. Sun is just an ordinary star among the billions of stars present in our galaxy. All these billions of galaxies together form the universe. It is difficult to comprehend the universe. The rocky objects that orbit around the Sun but are too small to be classified as planets are called as options: asteroids, meteors, comets, and stars. The answer is asteroids. The objects that are very, very small and they cannot be classified as planets are called as asteroids. They are very small, and asteroids are also called as planetoids or minor planets. Millions of asteroids have been found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. The small pieces of rocks moving in space that are usually parts of asteroids or comets are known as asteroids. Options: asteroids, meteoroids, comets, and stars. The small pieces of rocks moving in space that are parts of asteroids or comets are called as meteoroids. When meteoroids enter into the atmosphere of Earth, they are called as meteors. When meteoroids enter into the atmosphere of Earth, they get heated by friction with the air in the atmosphere and starts burning and appear as bright streaks of light in the sky. You can see in the diagram, it appears as a bright streak of sky in the sky. When the size of the meteorites is very large, they will not burn completely and fall on the earth's surface and form craters. If the meteorites fall on the earth's surface, they are called as meteoroids. Asteroids are found between the orbits of So you can see in the diagram, first planet is Mercury, second on Venus, then Earth, nearest planet to Earth is Mars, then between the Mars and the Jupiter, asteroid belt is present. Okay, so the asteroids are found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. So the option C is the right answer. The small celestial objects made up of ice, dust and small rocks that revolve around the sun in very long orbits are called as options: asteroids, meteors, comets and stars. The answer is comets. So comets are small celestial objects which has a tail-like structure and they revolve around the sun. They will not revolve around any other planet. They will revolve around the sun on very long orbits. They are called as comets. So the comets are made up of ice, dust and small rocks. Comets appear like a glowing ball with a long tail when it comes close to the sun. Halley comet is a famous comet which takes 76 years to orbit around the sun. It appeared in 1986 and it will appear again in 2061. Which is the largest asteroid found in our solar system? Options: Metis, Hippocamp, Titan and Ceres. Option D is the right answer. Ceres is the largest asteroid found in our solar system. It has a diameter of 950 km. Metis is another asteroid found in our solar system that has a diameter of 174 km. What is an exploded star called? The exploded star is called as supernova. Exploded star is called as supernova. Supernova is a massive explosion of a dying star. The explosions are extremely bright and powerful. The star after explosion turns into a neutron star or a black hole or is completely destroyed. So that if a star explodes, it is called as supernova. A collapsed star is called as option: supernova, black hole, galaxy, Ursa Major. A collapsed star is called as black hole. A black hole is a region in space where gravity is very strong that no one can escape. Light or any other electromagnetic waves can escape from the black hole. Next question: a group of stars that make a recognizable pattern in the sky are called as supernova, black hole, galaxy and constellation. That make a pattern in the sky are called as constellation. Option D is the right answer. A group of stars that make a recognizable pattern in the sky are called as constellation. The shape of the constellations are named after animals, objects and people. How many constellations are there in the universe? Option C is the right answer. 88 constellations are in the universe as recognized by International Astrological Union. 88 constellations are existing and which cover the entire northern and southern sky. The shape of the constellation remains the same at all times. It is important to note that all the stars in the constellation are not in the same distance. Which of the following constellations can be used to locate the pole star easily? Options: Orion, Scorpion, Ursa Major and Ursa Minor. Option Ursa Major is used to locate the pole star easily. So you can see here the Ursa Major is used to locate the pole star. Ursa Major is also called as Great Bear or Big Dipper or Saptarshi. It consists of 7 stars and forms a pattern of a plow. A line drawn through the pointers of the plow leads us to join the pole star or Polaris. Ursa Minor constellation is also known as options: Great Bear, Little Bear, Scorpius, Cassiopeia. The option is Little Bear. Ursa Major is also called as Little Bear. Pole star belongs to the Ursa Minor and it is the brightest star in the constellation. Ursa Minor appears in the northern sky. Thank you.